People change. Their behavior changes. And sometimes the way they treat you changes so quietly that you don't even realize when it started. One day someone smiles at you warmly. The next day they avoid your eyes as if you never existed. A friend who once supported you in every step suddenly becomes distant, busy, uninterested. Or someone who never cared much before suddenly becomes kinder, more respectful, more involved. Why does this happen? Do people change because of you or because of themselves? The truth is, human behavior doesn't shift without a reason. It changes when your position in their life changes, when their needs change, or when their perception of your value changes. Think about it. When you were struggling, some people ignored you. But when you grew stronger, more confident, or more successful, their behavior transformed. This is not magic. It is human nature. People don't treat you based on who you are. They treat you based on what they believe you bring into their life. Imagine a crumpled 500 token note lying on the ground. Even though it's dirty and stepped on, people pick it up because it has value. Now imagine dropping a clean, perfect blank sheet of paper. No one will bother to pick it up. The difference? One has value, the other doesn't. People's behavior toward you works the same way. When they see value in you, they treat you differently. When they don't, their behavior becomes careless. Sometimes people change because you change. When you were weak, they overlooked you. When you became stronger, more focused, more capable, they reacted to that. Other times, people change because they change. Their inner struggles, their stress, their insecurities, their shifting priorities, all of this affects their behavior. And sometimes it's simply about expectations. If you are the person who always says yes, people will expect that. The moment you say no, they behave differently, not because you did anything wrong, but because their expectation was broken. Behavior change isn't always negative. Sometimes people treat you better because they finally understand your value. Maybe they appreciate you more. Maybe they regret losing you. Maybe they're trying to come closer. But yes, sometimes a change is negative. Maybe they no longer need you. Maybe they take you for granted. Maybe they think someone else is more important. When someone's view of you changes, their behavior follows. That is why it's dangerous to base your self-worth on how others behave. People are emotional, inconsistent, unpredictable. They change like the weather. Sunny today, stormy tomorrow. If your confidence depends on them, you will never feel stable. Instead, focus on increasing your value, protecting your peace, and setting boundaries. The people who truly value you will treat you with respect. Those who don't will naturally drift away. And that's okay. Life is not about holding on to everyone. It's about becoming the version of yourself that attracts the right people. So what should you do when someone changes their behavior? First, accept it. Change is a natural part of life. Second, try to understand it. Every change has a cause, even if you can't see it. Third, move forward. Your life does not pause because someone's attitude shifted. Once you learn to respect yourself deeply, other people's behavior no longer has the power to break you. And that is the real strength. People's behavior will always change. Sometimes for better, sometimes for the worse. But what truly matters is that you never lose your sense of worth. Remember, the person who leaves you today might be making space for someone better tomorrow. And the person who comes closer today might be bringing new light into your life. Know your value, respect yourself, and you will see the world slowly start to treat you differently. Because everything begins with how you treat yourself.